Hey guys, and welcome back to another Warframe 2024 playthrough episode. If you remember last week, we were gathering up some platinum. We were up to, well actually we're down to 257. We got up to about 400 at the end of last week, although I probably didn't show it on camera. But I spent a bit just getting all of the slots we need for the remainder of our companions and our robotics. So that's all done now, so that's good. But we just need to get three more companions. And then we will have everything non-prime, at least, in terms of pets, sentinels, whatever. So I'm currently just doing Kavats. I've got 30 genetic codes to use, so I'm going to do 2. If we happen to get the Adaza and whatever the other Kavat's called, I can never remember the name of it, in 2, then great. If not, we have a 3rd where we can use, you know, some imprints to get the one we need. We'll probably use imprints as well to get the last Kubrow we need. We need one more Kubrow. So we'll be doing that as well. But this episode is going to be all about now making a start on weapons. Oh, this is my least favourite part. So this is going to take us a long time. A few episodes at least, I'd imagine, to get all the weapons. So yeah, let's jump over to our spreadsheet. Alright guys, so this is our spreadsheet that we're going to be using. As you can see, I have got all the weapons listed out and all of their required components, or sorry, they're required resources, not components. This one's a bit different to what we did for the Warframe one, so this is the Warframe one we did a while ago. It still has the little ticks to show you when they've been built, and then it will remove that from the required resources pool, which is visible at the bottom. I've also included a few highlighted keys here, so the kind of lighter red or pink colour, that is for weapons which require individual parts, either that need to be just collected or need to also be crafted. So, you know, the Airlac has a receiver, a stock, and a barrel that need to go with it. So that's what these weapons kind of, or the colouring, sorry, illustrates. And then we also have rows for modular, so that's going to be any Zors or kit guns that need to be created. And I've also included within here, you know, the other parts that need to be built in order to make those kit guns. So we've got 6 gibbers, and then I think I've also thrown in 6 splats as well down the bottom. Don't know if that's strictly speaking what we'll end up doing, but it's worth thinking about. I've also included the weapons, which you can just buy from the market on here. They obviously don't have any resource value. You can just buy them with credits, but I thought it was worth including them on the list. And then you can see some of these have an X2 next to them, and the resources that are associated with that row have accounted for the fact that we're going to need 2 of them, so we are going to need 2 Croakers in order to make the twin Croaker. Same for the Comac, and then also stuff like the Bolto is crafted into a number of other items as well, so we're going to need to craft 3 Boltos in order to complete other weapons along the way. So that's all been accounted for, and I'm hoping it's going to be a fairly useful spreadsheet for us to use. It took me a fair while to set this up. So yeah, moving forward, this should be very handy. So let's just jump back into the game real quick and kind of discuss what we're going to do. Alright guys, so first things first, Nightwave will soon be leaving us. It's going to be going in 8 days, I believe. Which is going to give us sort of one final chance to collect anything that we're going to need. Now, I'm pretty sure that we have all of the weapons that we need from Nightwave, so that's good. We don't have to worry about that. But we also will need to get ourselves a decent amount of Nitain extract, and we will also need to get Nihal's oubliette, which we already have bought. Actually, I bought that last week. So basically, we just need to figure out Nitain. Now, we could also buy, you know, wolf beacons if they ever show up. If they show up next week, that's the only time we'll have left to buy them, and that's what we'll use the rest of our credits on, if we have any credits left. But for the meantime, let's just see how much Nitain extract we have. So if I just look at my sheet real quick, we're almost certainly going to need to rank up some more. Let's go over to MISC and look at Nitain. So we need 48 Nitain extract, and this is giving us 5 for every 15. So let's just max that out for now. So that's getting us 20 right there. Yeah. So we need another 28, which means we need to rank up 6 more times. I think that's probably possible. I really haven't been focusing on these at all. So that's maybe going to be a priority for this week, is maxing these out. And yeah, getting 6 more of these. Good lord. All right. So yeah, we're cracking on with that. And also another thing that we need to do is, again, start doing invasion missions to get detonite injectors, field drawn, and mutagen mass, we need a total of 102 mutagen mass. Now, we may well actually farm up some platinum in order to smooth that process over, because it could take us decades to get that much. And we also need 136 Fieldron and 61 Detonite injectors. Now, that is a lot. We are not going to get that instantly, hence this is going to take us a while. We also need 65 Former, which we definitely don't have right now. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we need to get hold of. So that's what we can start thinking about doing now. But Nitain extract is probably the priority, considering that Nightwave is obviously about to go. So we'll focus on that first, and we'll be doing the invasions in the background. And I'll start or continue to get all of the blueprints we need from the dojo as well. So we can tick a lot of these boxes off on the spreadsheet just from getting the requisite blueprints from the labs in the dojo. So yeah, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Okay, guys, so I think I'm one level off on Nightwave before we can get Nitain extract. So, for all the Nitain extract we need, that is. What do I want here? I need my necromech, don't I? So 100 kills with a necromech, but I think I've also got one which is just get kills, so thought I'd go ahead and do an isolation bounty, since we're going to need various parts from those. There we go. Right, now we can get out of this. Okay, there. Nothing useful. Let's get out of here. Okie dokie. So now if we do this, credit offerings, we should be able to get 2 more of these. That'll take us up to 50. And if I just have a quick look at my spreadsheet, I believe we needed 48, if I'm not mistaken. We are at, yeah, 50. We've got enough. Great. Okay, so that's the first thing ticked off the list in terms of making sure we have what we need. So that's good. We don't have to bother with any of this anymore. I think that's like enough Nightwave for this season. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't think there's anything else we want from here, is there? Just quickly looking over everything. Sprint boost might be okay. No, I think we're alright. Okay, let's move on to the next thing we got to do. Okay guys, so I'm now farming up a few of the more specialist weapons. So I'm just doing the ALAC now. I'm not going to get these with, what am I trying to say? Platinum, I don't think. I think probably before in my last playthrough I did, but that was simply because I could make a lot more platinum through Eidolon hunting in my last playthrough. Where I can't this time, so my platinum to spare is a lot lower than it was last time I did a playthrough, which kind of sucks, but you know, we'll make do. And obviously any kind of duplicates that we get from this, we will be able to sell for platinum as well, and we can get a lot of other stuff for doing these missions on Zariman. So yeah, right now we're just getting the stock, and I think it's the receiver that we get from this, or it could be the barrel, I can't remember which one. Either way, we get 2 parts for doing Void Flood on rotation C. I've actually just got the stock. It's probably my 5th C rotation in total. But I think the stats show you should probably get both parts from Void Flood at least within kind of 10-ish rounds. And then we'll have to go to... No, that's not good, I'm not really paying any attention. Then we'll have to go to Armageddon to get the last part, which might take us a bit longer, but again, we can still get quite a few rewards from doing it, so... Yeah, anyway, I'm going to focus, guys, and then we'll see where we get to with this. We obviously have to get the Hespar as well from Zariman, which is going to take us a lot longer than the ALAC, I would imagine. Okay, guys, so we did just do a small stream, not a whole lot done really during the stream. We just farmed a few bits and pieces, but you can see that our list of weapons is massive now that we've got. You can see we're 95%, I'd say, ticked off, which is really nice to see, at least. And the ones that are left, are still kind of ones... Oh, the Shedu. I think I'm only missing one part of the Shedu, actually, so that's not too bad. But the Hess bar, for example, yeah, we're probably going to buy that. We're plat. I don't think I can face farming it. It's just going to be too much. But we've got the ALAC now. We've got the full set of that. That wasn't too bad. And then I bought a few others with platinum. And yeah, it's coming along. It's coming along nicely. I'm actually hoping that I can maybe get all of these by the end of the week, bar the few which are going to take me, you know, a bit longer because of standing locks, you know, Cambion drift standing. And also, what's the other one? There's definitely one more on here. Oh, the parts for the Zors. I think I still need one more day on that. But other than that, yeah, we're pretty much there. Stuff like the Detron and the Brack, and also the Hate from the Stalker, also just pure RNG, so just gonna have to pray, really. But yeah, let's just jump back to the Orbiter real quick. So, I have taken the executive decision to spend some platinum on some weapons. Specifically, I have spent some platinum on the Railjack weapons. I do want to just quickly check to see how much the Carmine Penta set is. The Carmine Penta set is 90. I think that's worth getting as well. So I will. If this guy will sell it to me. The reason I am just splashing out platinum on these sets is because they are going to take a long time to farm. But it's not just that. It's also that we're not going to gain anything anymore from just repeatedly doing Railjack missions, right? Like if we were just, let's say we're farming up the ALAC or we're farming up the Hespar, we are going to at least get resources that we're going to need for crafting as well. So like we're going to get Void Plumes, we're going to get Void Plume Pinions, Void Plume Quills, we'll get the Zariman resources that we're going to need to craft the weapons, whereas in Railjack we already have like so many Railjack resources that it's just like, it would be such a waste of time to do it. There's no benefit to us doing it, and we can farm back the platinum pretty easily, I think. So yeah, I'm just going to splash out on all of the sets for this. Although the Carmine Penta, I suppose, is a special, but we're going to need it anyway. We're going to need everything at some point. So yeah, let's just get through all of the Railjack things, just so we never have to touch a Railjack again, I guess, until we come through the Void Storm missions. And then we have to go ahead and yeah, farm up all the blooming keys, but hey ho. So that kind of leaves us with not very many left to get. So I've bought the Ambassador, I bought the Athodai, I've bought the Carmine Penta, I've bought the Epitaph, I've bought... I think that's it, isn't it? That's all of them. Yes. Cool. Alright, so there's a few more which are still pretty easy to collect. So we need to get the Orvius, we need to get the Mitre, we need to get the Pathicist and the Perigale. Those are all fairly easy to farm. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly check, guys, how long we have left on the video, and then we'll go ahead and see what else we can do. So this is a new bug I've come across, farming the Mitre. I'm kind of curious to see where Lecture's going to go. He's not stopped running. Oh, he's paused. He's done one attack. Oh, there we go. Yeah, he did one attack earlier. I wonder if he'll keep going now. Oh, I think he spotted me. That's a shame. He got quite far. I don't know why he decided to run all the way over here. It's quite funny. Here's another interesting bug, farming Sinter and also Pathos Clamps on Duveri. Just came out of the Undercroft, and I seem to be completely invisible. My character model has gone. I can still hear animations, and I can still cast abilities, as you can see. But I am nowhere near the island, and I've tried to work my way over to see if I can get back in this one, but yeah, I think this might be a restart. I have encountered so many bugs with Duviri, by the way. I can't even begin. Like when I was farming Sinter, I got stuck in the Sinter caches. So like, I went to pick up the loot, and like clipped with the cache and just got stuck there, and I had to reset. Like there have been so many random things like that with Duviri since I started farming it. I don't know, like it just feels like not a lot of attention's been paid. But anyway, this is definitely a restart, I think. Oh, and I can't even use the menu apparently. So this is a restart the game situation. That's good. Can I maybe? What can I do? I don't think I can get out. I have to restart the game. Yeah. Can I do like slash? Exit. Oh, and slash unstuck does not work either, by the way. As you can see. Let me out! How ridiculous is that? How can this prevent the menu usage as well? That's what I don't understand. Like, why can I not click anything in the menu? Maybe if I like... No? Okay. Can I click update history? Yeah. How to play? Can I do this? No. Alright, well yeah, I'm gonna have to restart my game then. Alright guys, so we are kind of moving towards the end of the episode here. We'll do a round out in the orbiter, but I just wanted to show you quickly kind of how I do my Simaris standing. This probably isn't the fastest way to do it. But Steel Path rescue mission on Sedna. I wish I had the widgets. And you can just go around and, you know, continually scan all the enemies whilst invisible. There's a stealth bonus that you get for affinity, so you can get like up to 400 standing per scan towards Simaris, which is a lot faster than doing the hunt down all of the, whatever they're called, the things for his sanctuary. The one important thing is to not be spotted. So when you recast invisibility, if you're on a frame that has invisibility, then obviously just make sure that, yeah, you don't get spotted. Otherwise this happens, you get 129s. I'm guessing that my cat got spotted. But everything else should be fine. Alright guys, we're going to round out the episode there. We have actually managed to get a lot done this week. I know it might not seem like it in the video, but we've collected a lot of weapons, like a lot. And next week, hopefully, we're going to be in a position to farm up all the resources to craft those weapons. So that'll be fun. We're going to have to spend some platinum on resource boosters. And we're also going to need to save up some platinum for slots. Now, I'm not going to save up the full amount for the slots I need just at the moment, because I do want to start ranking up now. So we're just going to go ahead, build the weapons, have them in our foundry ready to go, and then we'll just sort of sub them in one by one. Any weapons that have a primed variant or a different type of variant like Tenno or Kuva, we will just instantly sell on as soon as we rank them up so that we can free up slots to bring in the next kind of round of weapons to rank up until we're probably just left with ones that don't have a primed or other variant type. So that's the plan, and we're obviously going to need to spend more platinum on an affinity booster when we come to do that. Lots of platinum needed, so there's going to have to be a week out in order to do that. But on a separate note, I do want to give a quick channel update. So in a couple weeks from when this video uploads, I will be starting a new job. Now, in terms of how this is going to affect my YouTube, I anticipate that it's probably going to cause some interruptions, at least to begin with. So at the moment, I do work from home 3 days a week, which allows me to play during lunch breaks. It also allows me to not have to commute into work, obviously, so I get more times in the evening. Whereas the job I'm doing, I'm going to be in the office full time. So I'm not going to be able to do any of that. So the amount of time I get to play on this account is going to be drastically reduced. Again, at least for the initial period. So expect some kind of change. I'm Very much hoping that I'm going to be able to keep uploading these videos every week. It may just be that they're slightly shorter, I don't know yet. I could include just more gameplay of, you know, me doing missions and things rather than explaining and talking a lot, which I know people don't always like. But yeah, we'll round out the video. So just so you guys know, yeah, there might be some changes upcoming, but not right now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. I'll see you later, guys.